Curbing threats from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's the topic of high-level talks that have taken place in Seoul. They brought together senior diplomats from the US, Japan and the Republic of Korea. CGTN's Jack Barton has more now from Seoul.
Well, Elaine, there's been a lot of criticism from South Korea as well as from Democrats in the US that the Trump administration's policy on the DPRK has been confusing. Is it a march to war or is it a call for dialogue? And it appears that those talks that were held between Deputy Secretary of State John Sullivan and his counterparts from South Korea and Japan, there was an attempt to set that message straight. And so while there were statements that there was a need for a strong defensive posture, for containment, it was also very clear that the US is seeking dialogue and a peaceful resolution to the DPRK's nuclear and missile programs.
We're dedicated to diplomacy. We're dedicated to a campaign of pressure on the DPRK, pressure not only by our allies but by other states as well, including China, Russia, other members of the UN Security Council that have voted on multiple times to sanction North Korea for its rogue behavior, for its lawless behavior, for its unlawful missile tests, its unlawful weapons tests.
Well, it has been very quiet in Pyongyang since the last missile test. That might not last long, though. There are military drills going on, and of course Pyongyang has reacted now, saying that it is planning an unimaginable attack on the United States at an unimaginable time. So, you know, despite those statements we heard at the meeting coming yesterday, pushing ahead for peace, we could have yet another missile test coming within the days or weeks ahead, according to the DPRK.